much to my surprise, there is a Nintendo Direct today. I have no idea why. There is a Nintendo Switch 2 Direct like next week, so I guess this is comfortably the last Nintendo Direct for the Switch. I expect zero Switch 2 news out of this, obviously, but we'll see. We'll see what we got here. I'm still in my kind of like pajama clothes. I was expecting like a nice, chill, casual game stream. I didn't expect to to be reacting to Nintendo Switch news. But okay, all right. Yeah, without further ado, there we go. Okay. We're getting started. It's cool that they're doing this. Like, I'll never pass up on a press conference. You know what I mean? So. Is this a new HD 2D project? God, dude, HD 2D looks so good. I love the style. So what, we got Dragon Quest 3 was the only one that got the HD 2D treatment. So do you think this is Dragon Quest like 4 or 1 or 2? Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D. Fuck yeah, that's cool. More than PlayStation's doing at the moment. Amen, yeah. More press conferences, the better.
Everyone.
PlayStation, give me my press conferences back.
And I'll be your guide for today's
Hey Ziggy, turn the
Nintendo
TV light to blue.
Today, we'll be providing information on upcoming Nintendo Switch games. We'll also have a Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd. So please tune in for that as well. What you just saw was Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D Remake from Square Enix. Another character appeared at the end. What kind of adventure awaits? We hope you're excited for more information in the future. Okay, let's see the first batch of headlines.
Yeah, I hope they end up doing the whole 2D era Dragon Quest with that HD 2D.
Until oxygen 0.
Help me! Please help me, Dante!
Oh, dude, love Spike Chunsoft.
The Somnium Files series is stirring. You are Kaname Date, a special agent with a sophisticated AI called Aiba embedded in his left eye. Your mission is to track down Iris, an internet idol who has been trapped in a mysterious escape game. Conduct interviews to investigate Iris's whereabouts. Dive into a subject's dreams to reveal clues hidden deep within their psyche.
Dude, I'm about it. The Danganronpa games are so good. The stories are so good. I really need to play the other game that they made. That he made. Detective, something about the rain or something. I cannot remember the name right now, but yeah, and I don't know if this is the same director as Danganronpa because the art style is different, but I love Spike Chunsoft's like visual novels. They're still technically visual novels, but like they're a little bit more interactive than just that. Oh my god! Wait, they're bringing back Devil Summoner?
A classic Atlas action RPG returns with remastered HD graphics and enhanced gameplay.
Oh my god!
Capital City in the year Taisho 20, Raido Kuzunoha makes his living as an apprentice detective. But, unbeknownst to others, he also fights alongside demons as a devil summoner. To protect the capital, Raido
Dude,
must
that's so
investigate a
cool. I
series
never
of
thought these games were coming
supernatural
back.
Cases. Fight in
I wonder if it's
real-time
both of
battles
them.
alongside demons you summon. Work with your demons to strike an enemy's weak point, then follow up with a powerful attack. Cooperation
Wait, hold on.
is the
I'll pull
key
up
to
after
victory.
this. After this is done.
You can even turn opposing demons into allies. Demons can also
Yo,
be
DJ,
used
this
for
is
side
another
effects.
Atlas gem. This is a PS2 Atlas
Their
gem.
powers are helpful in finding solutions during investigations.
I kind of want to play the
Guide
PS2
Raido
version
through a
though,
series
on
of
the
strange
CRT with
incidents.
the classic. This is a
As
game I
he
probably.
uncovers a conspiracy
I never
that will
finished
shake
Devil
the
Summoner.
capital
This is
to
a
its
game I'll
core.
probably
Raido
still opt to
Remastered,
play
The Mystery of the Soulless Army.
on my PS2 with that classic CRT. They're kind of changing the name though. Radio Remastered: The Mystery of the Soulless Army.
Launches on Nintendo Switch June.
Dude, hold on, check it out. Fucking, I have with me right here. I have with me right here the special edition of Devil Summoner 2. It comes with this plushie sealed in the box. I can never open this, dude. I can never open. At this point, I can never open this, dude. So I might have to buy that remaster. The first one though, the first Devil Summoner I have is just a regular case. It's in perfect condition though. But yeah, dude, fucking there we go, dude. Devil Summoner 2. Oh man. I wonder how much money that thing's worth now. That thing's probably worth a lot of money. We'll look it up after the stream. Actually, fuck it. We're playing fast and loose right now. I want to look it up now. We're playing a solid $300 sealed. So not my most expensive special edition, but I'll take it.
June 19.
Or not my most
Pre-orders begin
expensive
later
PS2
today
game, but
on
I'll take it.
Nintendo eShop.
Simple rule: if it's Atlas, I'll buy it. Yeah, dude, Atlas classic,
Consume
PS2 Atlas
darkness.
classic right there.
With your memories gone, you have been summoned to a strange, unfamiliar world, where you're greeted by a yellow orb.
Oh
known as
yeah,
Puck.
the Pac-Man game.
But who is this spherical stranger? Moored in a mysterious, maze-like world, your battle for survival
Is it on
begins.
consoles? What? Devil Summoner? I mean, this is Nintendo Direct, so they're only gonna announce stuff that's coming specifically for Nintendo. But I'm sure the Devil Summoner remaster is gonna be released on everything.
As Puck guides you on your journey, you'll delve deeper into the expansive world. By examining your surroundings, you can
Yeah, dude,
phase
Devil
shift
Summoner, and
combine
then
with Puck
the only
to
other, the
explore
last of the
areas you
Atlas
couldn't reach
PS2 gems
before.
I can think of was be the Digital Devil Saga.
But tread lightly. The creatures inhabiting this world will prove hostile. When facing imposing enemies, you and Puck can
One thing I remember about Digital Devil Saga, I don't know if I think for Devil Summoner 2, I can't quite remember. I remember one thing that was annoying was you would get enemy encounters in towns. So you're literally never safe, which was super annoying that you just get random encounters. Because those games, you know, those old PS2 RPGs had like random encounters instead of, you know, the enemies just being out in the field. And I remember for Digital Devil Saga, I literally think you get random enemy encounters everywhere, like even like in towns and stuff, which was super annoying.
temporarily fuse into the Gaia form to unleash powerful attacks. By consuming your prey, you'll collect resources that can then be used to enhance your abilities.
I give this props for originality.
Puck's true goal. And devour enemies to survive this cruel world. Experience a dark twist on the iconic Pac-Man when Shadow Labyrinth launches on Nintendo Switch July 18th.
I give this props for originality. I don't know if I'm interested, but like what else are we doing with the Pac-Man IP? Like nothing, you know what I mean? Oh wait, what?
remasters of Patapon and Patapon 2.
What? PlayStation is publishing Patapon on Nintendo? This is crazy. This is insane. I know that they published the Lego Horizon, but this is wild. PlayStation going into their back catalog and publishing Patapon remasters on Nintendo Switch. That's fucking crazy.
Drumming onto Nintendo Switch as one bundle. Play your drum to the
The
beat
Patapon games
and
are
give
super
different
fun. I want to
commands
replay
to the
these. I haven't played them
Patapon
in years.
army. For example,
I kind of want to dust off my
Pata
PSP and play them on my
Pata
PSP
Pawn
though.
advances them forward. While Pawn Pawn Patapon has them attack. And if you string together combos with good timing, the Patapons enter fever mode and get a big boost in power. From the horse riding keep
Drake at the beginning. I don't expect anything big. Drake now. Crazy. I know, dude. This sounds like the most amount of freakouts. The thing is, none of these are big, but they're big to me. You know what I mean? Like, this is actually a really cool Nintendo Direct. I like this type of shit where it's like, these aren't big announcements, but they're big to me. This is actually crazy just because of, like, what it symbolizes, but, like Patapon's a small IP, you know what I mean? But
Pawn to the shield savvy Tate Pawn. Build up your battalion to take on hordes of fierce foes. Plus, new features have been added, so you can advance to the beat of your own drum.
yeah, I'm so glad I decided to react to this one too, because I was originally just going to be like, because I woke up this morning and I saw that this was happening, and I didn't know about this ahead of time, so I was just going to be like, part of me was like, maybe I should just like go with I was, just do what I was planning on doing today, which was just play Assassin's Creed Shadows on stream, and then I can catch up on this afterwards. But I'm super happy that I decided to be like, nah, fuck it, let's react to it.
Lead the Patapons and march forth when Patapon 1+2 Replay launches on Nintendo Switch July 11th.
That's crazy.
Welcome to Zephyrtown, a cozy place nestled in a windswept valley. This is where your new life begins.
Okay. All right.
First cropping up on the Nintendo DS
Calm,
system,
calm,
this immersive farming and life sim has
calm
no
announcement for
shortage
me.
of
I get a
activities
chance to
get
catch
up
my
to.
breath. It's just story of seasons. Not really my thing.
Tend to your farm while growing crops and caring for animals. Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar. As bazaar sales grow, you'll help the once famous market regain its former splendor.
I know, low key
You
though.
can
Maybe
also
I
get
should
to know
try
the locals
a cozy game one of these days.
and maybe nurture a
My ACA
relationship
brain would love
if you
this. Yeah,
find
I'm.
that
You know what?
special
Maybe
someone.
I've written off these cozy games for too long. It's just like probably not my thing. Maybe I should
Plus,
try one of
taking
these.
advantage of Zephyrtown's
I feel
windy
like I would want
conditions
to play these on a
can make
handheld
travel
though.
and
Like
other
I need to wait till I get a
tasks a
PlayStation
breeze.
Portal or something, or just like look for ones on the PSP or Vita.
The winds of change are coming, and your new life on the farm begins when Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar launches on the Nintendo Switch system August 27th.
Wait, I want to see something because I just realized that they put the
Can make
they
travel
put the
and other
publisher in the
tasks
top
a
right, in the top
breeze.
left. So like when we were on the Patapon logo, what are they? Wait, weird. Why is Bandai Namco the one publishing Patapon 1 and 2? Did PlayStation never own the Patapon IP? No, they definitely do, right? So maybe just like, oh, you know what? I bet this is funny enough. This is I just shot a video on this because somebody asked about it. This is exactly like the Freedom Wars situation. PlayStation's letting other publishers publish their IP on other platforms in certain scenarios. So like Bandai Namco handled the the Freedom Wars publishing, the Freedom Wars Remastered publishing, and now Bandai Namco is handling the Patapon 1 and 2 remastering.
Launches on Nintendo.
Interesting. Okay, I think this is a sign that they're going to be doing a lot more of this. I completely forgot they own Freedom Wars too, so like, this is not like totally unprecedented. They've done it like once before earlier this year. I think we're going to be seeing a lot more of that. I wonder if Loco Roco's next.
Then sell your produce and other wares at the town's weekly bazaar.
It's low-key really smart.
As bazaar sales grow, you can also get to know the locals.
Because if it revitalizes the IP, then you can always do a sequel, like, that's still exclusive to your platform or whatever, and then all the people who are fans of those remasters might pick up a PlayStation to play it, low-key. Like, that's... It's honestly a really smart way to handle IP that you haven't done anything with in, like, over a decade.
Please look forward to the latest entry in the Story of Seasons series. Next, please take a look at this.
Oh, shit! Oh my god! I thought for sure we weren't going to see this until the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal, because I guarantee this is a cross-gen game. Like, I guarantee there's a Switch 2 version of this that's launching on the system. But crazy that they're like, no, we're going to show you Metroid Prime now. Whoa. Extended gameplay demonstration.
Here, Samus finds a verdant jungle with a colossal tree at its center.
Whoa.
In order to survive and escape this planet that she was unexpectedly transported to, Samus must scan stone figures and other relics to carve a path forward. She's not alone, though. Abhorrent, alien creatures living in the jungle are waiting to strike. As she explores the planet, Samus is granted mysterious and ancient powers. Psychic abilities. These powers allow Samus to operate mechanisms and to open doors. They also allow her to control the trajectory of her beams with the power of her mind.
That's crazy.
But why were these powers bestowed upon Samus?
Like, this looks cool. I love the visual style of this game. People ain't gonna like that she's a girl. I mean, she's always been a girl. Like, I don't know. I feel like this one might be free of the...
What will be her fate?
Free of the
after being
discourse.
summoned to Vuros?
This looks so dope.
Threads intertwining beyond space and time are beginning to weave a new tale.
لكن تقالله عشرية انتندينا قالن شيء.
It looks like even more challenges await Samus. We hope you're looking forward to exploring with Samus's new psychic abilities. Okay, let's move on to some more headlines.
Ready to stir up some mischief? Once upon a time, there was a drab coffee shop that transformed into a magical potion cafe. As the newest potionista of the Cursed Cafe, you'll craft concoctions for Disney villains and get to know them in a new light. Mix ingredients to brew all sorts of strange elixirs. Then serve them to your villainous visitors, including Ursula and Gaston. With help from Yzma, you can upgrade your ingredients to produce some wildly wicked creations. The potions you make can influence each customer's storylines, leading to different outcomes every time you play. Who knows what mischief might happen? Disney Villains Cursed Cafe launches on Nintendo Switch later today.
Love a shadow drop.
Summon a spellbinding adventure. Welcome to Witchbrook College, where students strive to master the magical arts. During class, use magic circles to perform rituals, fly on brooms, and learn advanced techniques to go from witch in training to skilled spellcaster. There's also plenty to do outside of class. Hang out with friends at their homes. Take on various jobs to help pay for tuition. Or use the spells you've learned to craft and sell original items. Plus, up to 4 players can make magic together in online co-op. Explore this whimsical world on the road to graduation and beyond. Are you ready for a spellbinding journey? Enrollment begins when Witchbrook flies onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Action, adventure, and arcade games await. Set off on a fantastical mission to eliminate a mysterious deity. In this hand-drawn platform adventure,
dude, this
you'll
looks so
explore
good.
an expansive archipelago where nightmares and wonder
I love the
collide.
art style here.
Upgrade
2D
your
games,
trusty
no,
cane
like
with
side scrolls, not
magical
really my
parts.
thing.
Then
I'm
use
too bad.
its
I'm really bad
abilities
at them,
to find
but
your own path through the enchanting world.
beautiful.
Can you uncover the secrets the archipelago holds? Find out when the Eternal Life of Goldman launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday. Celebrate the 40th anniversary of Gradius with a collection of arcade shoot-'em-up
Cool.
games from across the series. Titles include Gradius, Salamander, Light Force, Gradius 2, Gradius 3, and Salamander 2. Some titles come with multiple versions, including ones from different regions.
That's so
and
cool.
launch years. Plus, take the
Love
helm
shit
in a
like
brand
that.
new entry, Salamander 3.
I wonder what the differences are.
Origins launches on the Nintendo
It'd be
Switch
cool if they
system
also
August
included like
7th.
a
Pre-orders begin later
a summary
today
about like
on
the key
Nintendo
differences between
eShop.
each of the versions depending on the
Battle
regions.
to the beat in Rift of the Necro Dancer. Press the corresponding buttons in each lane to fight monsters in rhythm-based combat. Keep
Necro
the
Dancer is such
cadence
a
going
funny
with
play on
epic
word.
boss battles, quirky minigames, remix stages, and global leaderboards. Plus, more musical mayhem awaits in the Celeste Music Pack paid DLC. And be on the lookout for more DLC in the future. Rift of the Necro Dancer launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Let's see what's in store.
Unrelated, it's kind of crazy they never made a Fatal Frame game for VR. Massive missed
Welcome
opportunity.
to Tamagotchi Plaza, a brand new entry in the Tamagotchi Connection series. There are stores galore.
Hey, I'm happy to see
Design
Tamagotchi
glasses
still
at the
alive in
eyewear
some
shop.
form or fashion.
Polish pearly whites solo or with a friend at the dentist. And arrange plates at the afternoon tea shop. 12 wonderful stores need your help. Provide good customer service to get high ratings and upgrade each shop. In doing so, you'll get to meet more Tamagotchi, making the town
The
livelier
fuck
than
do they call
before.
them?
With over
Tamagotchi?
100 new and classic Tamagotchi, business
Is that how you
sure
pronounce
to
it?
be booming. Get ready to set up shop when Tamagotchi Plaza launches on Nintendo Switch June 27th. Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA, a new title in the Pokemon series. You'll begin your adventure by choosing one of 3 partner Pokemon. The setting is this metropolis that also appeared in the Pokemon X and Pokemon Y games, Lumio City. To make
I think
it
it's
easier
interesting
for
to take a
people
Pokemon
and
game and
Pokemon to coexist,
have it just
a
exist in
company
one
named
city
Wizardico Inc. is
and like
carrying
really
out an
expand
urban
that city
redevelopment
out.
plan.
I think it's an interesting idea.
Here, we'll get a glimpse into the lives of the Pokemon and people of Lumio City.
One day we'll get a Pokemon game on like an
Scattered
ambitious
all
AAA
over
Pokemon
town
game on like
are
high-powered
wild
tech.
zones.
One day.
These areas are special environments where wild Pokemon can live.
So as we never got
comfortably,
Pokemon
even
console,
within
I
the
mean,
city.
Nintendo is part owner of the IP. They're never gonna release it on
You can
PlayStation or
catch
Xbox or
Pokemon
anything.
here.
But I mean, this is on. I mean, there's plenty of Pokemon games on Switch.
But they might be hostile. If
But-
you sense trouble, get to safety. There are Pokemon that live outside.
These
wild
games
zones
sell
too.
so phenomenally well. I feel like the Pokemon
Some of
company
them
just
can
doesn't
even be
feel the
found
need to
on rooftops.
invest massive development budgets
People
when they
and
know the games are
Pokemon
going to
live
sell
easygoing
amazingly
lives in Lumio
regardless,
City.
which is unfortunate. But
When night falls, the city's aura transforms.
it's also being held
Highly
back by the
skilled
hardware.
trainers are invited to participate in a tournament.
The first Nintendo Switch 2 Pokemon
The
game
CA
should probably
Royale.
be like that game, but
Trainers
we'll see.
await in battle zones. If you're spotted, they'll challenge you to battle.
I think this is the first fully 3D.
Strike first before
Battle
being
system
seen,
for
and
a
you'll
Pokemon
land
game, though.
surprise attack. During battles, using a super effective move at the right moment is key. And with Mega Evolution, some Pokemon can power up even more. You'll start at rank Z and work your way up to rank A.
What? Oh, I guess that makes sense.
Trainers who reach the top are said to have a wish granted. Day and night are 2 sides to Lumio City. It seems there are even more secrets waiting to be uncovered. What will you find on your adventure? Pokemon Legends ZA launches on Nintendo Switch later this year.
I wonder how many of these games are going to be like
Lumio
vastly
City, where the
improved
game
by
is
the
set,
Switch
the
2.
aura transforms
Like,
between
how many of them are
day
going to have a
and
Switch,
night.
like
It seems there are even
an
more
actual
secrets
Switch
to
2
uncover.
version? Obviously, all these
Please
games will be
on the
compatible
lookout
on it,
for
but
more
like an
information
actual
in the
Switch 2
future.
version. And I wonder like
Next,
like how much better they're going to
please take a
look, what
look
kind
at
of
this.
upgrades we're going to see, things like that. I'm so excited for the Switch 2 reveal next week. I think it's going to be great. I think it's going to be such an exciting show.
The game
And I'm
you're
not even a
about to
Nintendo
see
fan. I've never even owned a Nintendo system outside like
doesn't
a
have a big,
Game
epic
Boy and an
story,
NES.
but what it does have is lots of funny little rhythm games. You
I'm
wanna
just like
see?
an appreciator of their. I respect their ball knowledge. You know what I mean? I
Just
I
press the
respect their
button to jump
game.
through the ring. It sounds easy. But the timing is super tricky.
What is this AI generated
Maybe you
video
could try
game?
it in time to a rhythm.
I take it back. This is super jolly. I don't know why they use the AI generated voice, but
In this game, you might do almost anything, but you'll need to do it in rhythm. With practice, you might even be able to play it with your eyes closed.
what?
Get into the rhythm with a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series,
what?
Rhythm Heaven Groove.
Super jolly. I'm not familiar with this.
That was Rhythm Heaven Groove, a brand new entry in the Rhythm Heaven series. It includes
voice
lots of
sounded
music
AI generated
produced
for
by
sure.
renowned Japanese musician Tsunku. What kinds of rhythms do you think you'll hear? We hope you're looking forward to it. Next, we have news about the use of digital games on your system. Please take a look.
With game cards, you can put a game featuring Mario in this Nintendo Switch system and a Legend of Zelda game in this one, freely inserting the games you have on hand into any system you want. But what if digital games could be as flexible and convenient as game cards? Well, here's what we came up with. Introducing the Virtual Game Card. In the future, virtual game cards can be used for digital games. When purchasing the digital version of a game, it will be loaded onto your system as a virtual game card, allowing you to play that title. Your digital games will be lined up as virtual game cards on a dedicated management screen. Here, you can load and eject your virtual game cards and manage which games you can play on your system. If you have two Nintendo Switch systems, you can eject a virtual game card from one and load it onto the second. Now you can play this game on the second system wherever and whenever you want, just as if you had inserted a physical game card. With virtual game cards, you can freely load and arrange which games you play on up to two systems. Local communication with your second system is required, but only the first time. You can also lend out virtual game cards to your Nintendo account family group members. Connect to your family group member's system via local wireless when you want to lend a game. Choose the title you're lending and who you're lending it to. And you're done. They can now play on their own system.
That's cool.
You can only lend one game at a time to a particular person. Games can be lent out for 2 weeks, after which they will automatically return to you. Making digital games even easier to use.
That's cool.
Virtual Game Card.
The Virtual Game Card feature lets you swap games between Nintendo Switch systems as well as to Nintendo Switch 2 systems. This feature is planned to be added via a system update in late April. Let's take a look at more Nintendo Switch games.
Uncover history once more. An HD remaster of Saga Frontier 2 is venturing on to Nintendo Switch. Meet Gustav, the royal
This is
heir,
also a
and
long
Will, the explorer.
direct for
Two heroes whose fates and legacies will
considering
intertwine
these are more
across
low-key announcements.
generations in this epic RPG. Experience the original story, along with brand new events that expand the vibrant world of Sondale. Plus, team up with more characters in battle. And transfer stats to allies through the parameter inheritance system. After finishing the main story, you can test your mettle and might against even more powerful bosses. What histories will you uncover through the ages? Saga Frontier 2 Remastered launches on Nintendo Switch later today. Monumental adventures await. Embark on peaceful journeys across this series of beautiful puzzle games. Wander through isometric worlds filled with stunning landscapes to manipulate, optical illusions to discover, and mystifying secrets to unfold. In Monument Valley, lead the silent Princess Ida in
I
her
always wanted to
quest
play
for
Monument
forgiveness
Valley.
while outsmarting the enigmatic Crow people.
Seems like a really cool
A different
puzzle
journey
game.
awaits in Monument
Again, something
Valley
I feel like I
2.
want to play on a handheld.
Guide Ro in her adventure through motherhood as she and her child unlock the
It might even
secrets
be
of the
available for the
sacred
Vita. I don't remember how old this
geometry.
game is.
Both games contain all their additional chapters, add-ons, and DLC. The first two Monument Valley games launch on Nintendo Switch April 15th. Pre-orders begin later today on Nintendo eShop.
Nintendo's always been good at showing people. Yeah, I agree. I also like how
Help
much they
Muir
put
on her
shine on
journey
like
to restore the
smaller
world's light
games, but they're
in
cool
Monument
games. You know what I
Valley
mean? Like
3,
they'll
setting sail
spend
on Nintendo
time
Switch
on like
this summer.
small JRPGs and stuff, but they're really fucking cool. You know, like none of this. Even if I'm not necessarily interested in interested in all of the games shown here, none of it feels like filler. You know, it like all
Brand new
feels like
entry in the Everybody's Golf series is driving onto Nintendo Switch.
another one.
Game,
This is this also
time your button
being published by
press to
Bandai Namco.
press
This is
right
another PlayStation
and
first
take
party
your
IP.
shot.
Nice shot.
Perform backspins, side spins, and other special shots. In the single-player challenge mode, compete in tournaments and face off against a range of rivals to become the ultimate golfer.
Interestingly enough, though, I don't think
Wacky
any of these are coming to
Your shots
Xbox.
can
I
get
think the
pulled
Patapon
out.
game, this,
Or
Freedom Wars, I
obstacles
think
might
it's
fall.
all just
It's
Nintendo and
golf that's not
PC and
quite
PlayStation.
par
I don't
for the
think any of
course.
these are coming to Xbox.
Up to 4 golfers can hit the fairway together locally or in online play. So just
My buddy
relax
loves Everybody's Golf.
and get ready to tee off. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. lands
Yep,
on
Bandai
Nintendo
Namco.
Switch
Bandai
this
Namco and
year.
PlayStation are really really locked in on these remasters.
Unite some of Marvel's greatest superheroes in the fight against evil. Pair up 2 heroes from the roster of 15, including the likes of the spectacular Spider-Man and the ferocious Wolverine, to take on the challenge. From close quarters combatants to aerial aces, you can mix and match a variety of heroes for an amazing array of possibilities. And swap between your team of 2 at any time. Take advantage of your team's strengths to overwhelm your foes. Plus, up to 4 players can assemble for local or online co-op play.
Isn't Bandai the biggest Japanese company?
The
Oh, I
battle
don't
for the
know.
fate
I'm
of
not
the
sure.
Marvel universe begins when
Maybe. I mean, there's
Marvel
also
Cosmic
Capcom,
Invasion
and
launches on the
it's
Nintendo
pretty
Switch
big.
system
As far
this
as like a
holiday.
third-party publisher, yeah, I don't know.
That was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, where you'll battle as a tag team of different superheroes. Next is our last game announcement. Please take a look.
I'm a buckle. Tornado saw Hanji Clausen yesterday. Then he can.
How refreshing.
I don't think Bandai owns Dragon Ball and One Piece. They just they just publish their game. They work on the games, but I don't think they own the IPs. Like, I think they license the IP from Shonen Jump, and then they just develop them. Shonen Jump owns it. I think they just like are the exclusive development partner.
Did you want to talk?
Bro, what the fuck is this?
Glad that was only a dream.
That was Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, the first new entry in the series in over 10 years. In the trailer, we saw Mii characters living on an island out at sea. What kinds of interactions do you think they'll have? We hope you're looking forward to it. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct so far.
What a cool low-key direct. This is sick.
Our final announcement is something a little different that's not a game.
Oh.
Here's Mr. Miyamoto to introduce it.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. Thank you for watching today's Nintendo Direct.
Man has not aged a day in like the last 10 years,
Nintendo
20 years.
Direct has delivered Nintendo news directly.
Bro has looked exactly the same, I feel
And
like,
now,
since the last
these
time Nintendo did an
presentations
E3.
have grown into an event that many people watch. Thank you all very much. We'll continue to broadcast Nintendo Direct presentations, but we're also launching a new channel based on the concept of delivering information to you directly.
What?
This is a smart device app called Nintendo Today, which functions like a daily calendar. In the app, you can view different Nintendo events. We will also be delivering all sorts of content about Nintendo games and characters every day.
That's so cool.
After the Nintendo Direct for Nintendo Switch 2 on April 2nd, news about Nintendo Switch 2 will be delivered to you daily and directly through the Nintendo Today app as well.
Wait, that's so cool. I love that.
Nintendo Today will be available to download on smart devices later today.
Dude, I'm gonna download that. I don't even, again, like, I don't even
Anyone with a
own Nintendo
account
systems, and
can
I think
use
that's
the
cool
app,
as fuck.
So please try it out. That's all I have to share. I hope you enjoy using Nintendo Today.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
That's cool. This was
Thank you
fun.
for watching.
This was a fun press conference. Just checking something. Yeah, I was checking the PlayStation blog to see if there's any news, because I think that Patapon 1 and 2 remaster is already on PlayStation, maybe? I'm not sure. I don't know exactly how, and I'm not sure about the Everybody's Golf thing either. But that's sick, though. Okay, that was fun.